Wow. Hey, Rob. Hey. Okay. 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 Let's go, bitch. Yeah, baby. Come on.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. A bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New York Giants. Continuing to fight for more. Cordell Patterson.
Dude, I never fucking got the ball. Let's go.
Chicago.
That's the first time I ever
He goes 91 yards on the kick return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Now Trubisky to throw. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Holding. Defense.
So they elected to... A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? On third down, Bridgewater. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for New York. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question.
Thanks for calling. Bag it.
On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. On second down, here's Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Third and short yardage, Bridgewater. It's caught, Shepard. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. A lot of people thinking that this could be a good year for Sterling Shepard to step out of the shadows of Odell Beckham Jr. But a season ago, pretty good for Sterling Shepard. 66 receptions, 872 yards, and now hoping for a 1,000-yard campaign in 2000.
Wait a minute, is that the injury on the Giants? Whatever.
19. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. It's hauled in by Shepard. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The Giants on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is third down and 12. To throw is Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they're going to drop it well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. And a screen only good for 3 that time.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And Rosas puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's coming out of the 2-minute warning, so 2 minutes even on the clock. The offense with the ball on their own side of the field. What can they do? We'll see. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line. On first down, Trubisky. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He finds Robinson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The veteran safety Antoine Bethea there on the defensive coverage. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Gordon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears.
Whoa!
A potential turning point in a one-score
dude.
game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second half lead? Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Trubisky. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kareem Martin. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Here's Trubisky to throw. And that is incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make it.
Right, third down.
Mike 58 right there. Hey, defense, let's go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL.
Oh, yeah,
He used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say,
back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Robinson. He's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 30 yards.
okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's back to throw. Flush to his right.
I'm a dumbass. I am a fucking dumbass. Go fucking
certainly
yourself.
playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
They're going on fourth down. It's Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
Fucking no fat.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He'll look to throw.
Trubisky, you suck.
And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for...
Oh, fuck!
So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. 4 seconds to go. This will send us to overtime.
I hate my life. I can't stand my fucking life. What is this?
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about
the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter.